information center so that you can equip yourself with the bulbud that is necessary for move this government out of power. You must register to vote right now. Look, this election you have consequences to people. You cannot afford not to vote in this election. There is no staying home in this election. Make sure that you're ready. We need every voter, everybody who qualified for vote in Antigua and Barbuda to come out and win the election. We must change our nation, community by community, step by step. Let me start out tonight just by saying big up to Sister Gladys Potter. She is the right choice for rural South. Blow your horn if Gladys had the right choice for City South. She cares about this constituency. She is the real deal, and she's ready to represent the people and them over here tonight. Give her a chance to serve you, ladies and gentlemen. Give her a chance to bring the change that is needed to rural South. Give her a chance to develop the people. Give her a chance to develop the programs. And give her a chance to develop this constituency. Sister Gladys, I got drive the bulbud and the do nothing representative that they have in this constituency up here. Gaston, I want you to know that you are a disgrace to Antigua and Barbuda. You have demonstrated tonight here in a crisis and an emergency down in point that you are absent, demonstrating the kind of leader you are with no compassion in this country for the people of your constituency. You're the worst leader Antigua has ever seen, and the people want you to know that are ready for your call the election. Honk your horn if you're ready for see Gaston gone. Sisters and brothers, just give me a little moment here for address the issues that affect my constituency of St. John City South. Brenda, are you there? Dennis, Anika, I wonder where words were there. I see you somewhere around earlier. Look, we are in a crisis in this constituency as we stand here tonight because of the lack of representation we have had for more than 28 years in our constituency of City South. The people can't take the sweet talking no more. In ovals, we have no water during the day for days on end. Residents can't bathe. They have a throw up water and they then clutch every day in the Farway constituency. Now water there for flush the toilet. So if you bring one friend over, you have a bucket of water for putting in the toilet if they use them. People can't wash their clothes and are tired of buying water for drink, water for cook. In Belmont, the roads are deplorable. And only because he gets on liquid the bulbud the other day, he started to do some work up in the Belmont over there. But even though he start the work, he can't seem to finish nothing. If I get like a rain over in the Belmont anytime now, the road and them like on pig pen over there. Down in the Michael's village, the people and them catching hell from dirty stinking water because of the lack of drainage that is down in Michael village. A failure to maintain the gutters that are there. They wake up to stinkiness in the morning. They have to deal with stinkiness all day long. And when night come, they have to go sleep with stinkiness down in a Michael village. It is time to move the sweet talker from down in that constituency there. In a Briggins, we need roads badly in Briggins. I mean, if I know where Briggins there, or how that's situated. But when rain come over their plastic bag and water boats, people have to put on, forget out of their house, for go work. The people and them have to dress themselves nearly like in them boat for go down the road before they can put on their shoes. And you know, the water and them now gone away over there, and some mosquito kill them over in the brigands. And by the way, I want the sweet talker for now. Go pick up the dirty thinking rubbish that for the last 4 weeks that I have done in the brigands that you now pick up over in the Herberts. Even though me have plenty real estate in the Herberts, they need road bad. The one little place in the Herberts that belong to me, the bush and them, not even that the lazy do not no opponent me have can put on there go to. He's a disgrace to the community. And I'll go get rid of him. Look, Gaston, call the election right now. Blow your horn if you want the election right now. Let me take an opportunity right here to send a special message to the people who the sweet talk and his operatives continue for transfer into City South constituency. Hey, I take what them a give you. Me hear a bucket loads of money them they give out over there. But hold on to your voter's ID. No let them go. That are your bullbud. Don't surrender your bullbud. You can need your bullbud for jive them under the sweet talker when election come. Look, my opponent has no track record of helping develop the people of this constituency. He will not empower you nor your children. He has done nothing for the constituency of St. John's City South. And look, I want you to know, just in case you know me understand, he no love nobody at all. And just for himself, he care about his families and his cronies. He is a greedy, selfish, bad-minded, lazy, uncaring, insensitive, self-serving, heartless, unconcerned, unloving, unproductive son of a fellow. That one that we have down there in St. John's City South. All he know how to do is to use people. And look, he can use you, abuse you, and then left you for beg until the next election. And that's for you emo down in the St. John's City South. Look, come with me. Let's build a better community. I am asking you, City South, finish with the sweet mouth and put Franz in City South. And in the end, they're going to jump and prance, but City South will be voting Franz in the next general election here. Look, let me just take 1 minute there for address the crisis that we're having in education here in Antigua and Barbuda. This is something that affects everybody. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a system under this useless guy named Daryl Matthew down in the Ministry of Education. We have been denied opportunities for our children to go to school every day. For months and months, parents have to make all kind of arrangements while them go work for them picnic, for tap home and do all kind of remote learning. They have to find all kind of people to look after them children while this government is busy granting permission for people to have party and fete and our children can't go to school because they listen to the United Progressive Party, then decide that Wednesday or Monday people can get to go back to school. But I must hold it against them. Every day our children didn't go to school. They lost education. They lost opportunity. The negative effects of this will affect them for the rest of their life if we do not have immediate intervention in the Ministry of Education for the children that we have. If we truly care and believe that our children are indeed the future of Antigua and Barbuda, then the psychological and mental health toll must be addressed that has been meted out to the children as a result of the reckless policies of this government. Incompetent Minister of Education, do your job. You're frustrating teachers and you're frustrating the parents of the children who utilize the public school system in Antigua and Barbuda. Let me also take the opportunity tonight to advocate on behalf of police, firefighters, and prison officers for better working conditions and benefits. It is a shame and a disgrace how they have treated the law enforcement and the people who protect our society in Antigua and Barbuda. The UPP cares about your safety. They care about your career advancement and your day-to-day operations and conditions at various stations. We will make sure that you have the right tools and you have the right equipment and you have more than one uniform to wear while you go out to do your work. Police, you must get rid of the sweet talker in City South. I have to speak to the people about the dilapidated, rundown, neglected, stinking, dirty condition of town. You know, all of town is in my constituency of St. John's City South. It is a shame and a disgrace how government have the gateway to our nation looking. Now, you must understand, this is the place where thousands of tourists get off of their luxury cruise ship. And it look like a rubbish heap right where they come off in the middle of town. It causes the tourists to be afraid, and that leads to less businesses for vendors and the business owners in St. John's. Local people who have other options, then they just choose for shop somewhere else because town smell rank and it dog infested and it congested and the conditions of the business district are terrible. We must do something about St. John's. Sisters and brothers, I want to let you know that this land is enough for all of us to share. But we need a leadership that cares all about Antigua and Barbuda. Not just for some, and look, not just for some themselves. We need a leadership that love people. UPP! The redeemed team! This is the right choice for Antigua and Barbuda. Vote Franz deFreitas for City South. In City South we have a leader in me that will do the work. Do the work of the people and for the people. Look, as a matter of fact, my campaign has already started to do the work to solve the problems in my constituency. And me in a government yet. We have given free CXC classes in our community. Food packages to people who need it. You can just come and get some from yummy if you're hungry down there. Trade skills in our constituency for those who want to develop themselves. We have an employment agency that finds jobs for people in the constituency down in the City South. And we offer wellness and exercise initiatives to make our community more healthy. Folks, and just one tip of the iceberg. You just put me in the office in a government and you will see how we can transform a community with proper roads, truly affordable housing, jobs for every member of the community, entrepreneurship opportunities, college education opportunities for our children, trade skills and training for those seeking further development, farming opportunities up in a Belmont where most of the farm and them be in a for my constituency. Sports and exercise options for the community, music and arts. And we have to bring our issue or bring to end this issue of the proper naming of streets and finding addresses for people up in Briggins and Belmont so that can top rig the election and them in there. We need a change for the benefit of all people, for the benefit of St. John's City South in this country. We must elect the United Progressive Party the right choice. Let us all as good citizens and residents wise up to the atrocities, wise up to the evils, wise up to the wickedness being imposed upon us here in Antigua and Barbuda, and all in unison rise up against this wicked, terrible government to pursue the happiness and prosperity that we truly deserve. Sisters and brothers, I assure you tonight, Gladys Potter is the right choice for rural South. Jonathan Joseph is the right choice for St. Mary's North. And Franz deFreitas is the right choice for City South. You